You create your own reality. So you've heard the phrase, you create your own reality. But maybe it's a little bit enigmatic to you. Maybe you're thinking, well, what does that actually mean? How am I creating my own reality? And if I was creating my own reality, why would it feel the way it does? What's really interesting is that your reality is created not by the things that are in proximity to you and the things you experience. It's created by your constructed ideas about the things you experience. So it's not the people, places, and things that are within your space that are making you feel the way you are. It is the polarized ideas that you create about the people, places, and things within your space. What I mean by that is polarization is to go towards or go away from certain ideas that are about the things in your space. So maybe you say, this is good, this is bad. I like this person, I don't like that person. I want one of these, I don't want that to happen. So everything in your personal space and in your reality that you are transiting, you are giving some polarized meaning to it. So you're arbitrarily picking out certain things and saying, I really like that thing. I really need one of those things. I really need to go to that place. And you're watching other people enjoying certain things, certain places, certain situations, and you're envious. So you're looking at the things and saying, I really want to be there, do that. And you watch people who you perceive may have more stuff, more money, a different lifestyle, a different partner, and you're looking at those and you're saying to yourself, I need that. I'd be happy if I had that. I'd be happy if I went there. I'd be happy if I had that much money. But interestingly, that's you creating ideas about arbitrary things, about the things that other people may have or not have. And you're doing it in everything you touch. You know, you go to a restaurant and your first job arriving at the restaurant is to decide which polarity that restaurant's got for you. So is this a nice place or is it a bad place? Do I want to be here? Do I not want to be here? Do I want to eat here? Do I not want to eat here? Does the food look good enough for me? And you're creating this world around the things that are just outside in your space and the things you're experiencing that is fickle and polarized. You've decided that this thing is good, that thing is not so good. And you're deciding things are right, wrong, to be chased, to be run away from, to be feared, or to be really, really looked at, chased and wanted. So you've got relationships that you want with people that you feel are what you need in order to be happy. You've got the things that are within your surroundings, the furniture in your living space, the car that you drive. It's all got to fit within your idea of what you need in order to be happy. So you are transiting the world, not within the things that are in proximity to you and with an inert acceptance of those things. You are creating polarized ideas about literally everything, and then you are living within your interaction with those ideas. If you decide you're at work and you don't want to be at work, and you decide work is somewhere that you are unhappy, you are living within the idea of not wanting to be there and being unhappy while you're at work. It's nothing to do with the work. It doesn't matter what you're doing during the day, and it doesn't matter what experiences you're having. Until you place an idea upon them, they don't mean anything. They haven't got a polarity. They haven't got a thing to run away from and a thing to go towards. It is you that applies the situation where you feel like you don't want to be there. And equally, you apply the situation of excitement. You apply the idea of enjoyment to anything and everything. You decide that when you're on holiday, you'll be peaceful and you'll be relaxed. Whether you will or not is another question. But you decide that you need to escape from where you are in order to be peaceful and happy. And that's an idea you've applied both to the holiday and to where you are right now. Because you've decided that you can't be happy where you are. And you've applied an idea to the things in your proximity. You might have a partner, and you might have decided that this partner needs to be exchanged. You need a new partner, or you need no partner, because within the space of that environment with that partner, you have created ideas that what they do is not what you want them to do. The way you feel when you're with them is not the way you want to feel. The words they say to you are not the right words. They're not the words that a real good partner would say. And they're just the ideas you are placing on top of the words, on top of the partner, on top of the situations. So it's kind of a world that is on top of reality. If reality is your experiences of people, places, and things, let's call that reality direct experience, sensory experience. Then there's this whole other world that you are planting on top of it, which gives you resistance to the real world, the direct experience. And it gives resistance in the form of you saying, well, I'm not happy when I'm there, I am happy when I'm there. So when I'm there, I need to be somewhere else, and wherever I am, I need to be somewhere else. So you're planting a big pressure upon yourself in order to find the places that you're happy. But ironically, you decided where you were unhappy, and you applied the idea of being unhappy to those things and those places. And then you decided where you may be happy or you will be happy, and you made it your lifelong mission to chase the things that would make you happy, and chase the places, and chase the people, and chase the relationships. So whilst you may not be impacting the direct experiences you're having in any tangible way that you can recognize, you are tangibly changing the way you feel within those environments by polarizing your opinions of those environments, of those people, and of those things. You can end up endlessly chasing the things you think you need, the money, the possessions, the house, the car, and the partners, just because you have applied an idea to the things that will make you happy. And equally, in doing so, you have solidified the fact that you know you are not as happy as you could be right now. And you've decided that where you are right now is definitely not where you need to be in order to be happy. So you live in the endless resistance and the endless planning cycle and the strategization of leaving where you are now and getting to where you'll be happy. Interestingly, that creates a whole reality. It creates a world where you don't really know what is happening. You don't even notice that it's you creating a veneer on top of reality that is actually poking you and making you think constantly and making you unhappy constantly and making you never happy for very long in any situation, because you're always trying to find the thing that will make you happy, and you're applying ideas to so many things. You watch the social media feeds, you find things that you think you need that will make you feel happy. You watch somebody else's life and you watch what they do and you decide, I need to live like that, I need to be like that, I need to be as confident as that person. So you watch a person and then you apply your ideas on top of the person, and then you've got to become a person like that. And suddenly, your reality is one filled with challenges and resistance and chasing and a constant unhappiness with where you are. So, are you making your own reality? Yes, totally. Because the reality you live in is a reality where your ideas are on top of the whole of your life. Everything in it, you've got an idea about. And you're making new ideas every moment of every day about every situation, person, and thing within your space. And as you do so, you live within the thoughts that those ideas generate. Every idea is generating thoughts about how to get to somewhere or get away from somewhere. And that becomes your reality. You are constantly conflicted and formulating how it will be that you will exit the situation you're in and get to the situation that will make you happy. An interesting way of seeing it, isn't it? when you notice that that's exactly what the whole population is doing of the whole planet, more or less, and that they are so close, and maybe you are so close to realizing that it is you who's decided where you're unhappy, and it's you who's deciding where you be happy. And ironically, as you realize that you don't need to decide where you can be happy or unhappy, suddenly you can be happy anywhere, everywhere, right where you are.